you are with the same person since you were 15, like, and you're just going through it. But I'm sure that's so nice. People love stability.
Right. But I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Like, you almost haven't experienced new things, new people, new locations.
But you guys have moved.
Yeah.
I mean, he's moved so many places.
Just in his college
and you've experienced life. So it's probably, I mean, that is just so much better to me, and so much less boring, and so much more exciting to go through that with someone, because it's so scary moving somewhere where you don't know anyone.
Oh, totally.
It's so scary.
It is. It is. And you don't know what your life's going to look like. And I think it was a little less scary. Like, for you to move here is probably a much bigger step than, like, moving somewhere for college. You kind of have the safety net of, like, you're going to meet people in classes. You're there to get your degree. So if you hate it, you can transfer. Right. You can leave after you get your degree.
And everyone there is like 18 when you're starting out, your babies.
Your babies. Yeah. Whereas, like, you're coming in as, okay, you've started to build a career. You know something's not right here. You needed to change. It's a bigger leap. And like you said, it's harder to make friends.
And I was 25 when I moved here. So it was just like, okay, this is the second part. Like, now I'm in my life. Like, that's kind of why I moved, because I was like, don't get me wrong, I love New York City more than anything in the world, but it was just like the situation I was in where I was just like going through the motions every day, and I was like, something needs to change because I'm going crazy. I'm going crazy. And yeah, I mean, that relationship that I was in was a big factor of it. It was also like, I'm like, if I move there, maybe I'll feel differently. Like, maybe I'll miss him and I'll realize. And I missed him when I was here, but not like in that lovesick way. It was just like, I don't know anyone. So like, I miss the comfort of having someone. But it wasn't like, I need him to move here. It was, I remember he started applying for jobs here, and I had like this pit in my stomach where I was like, dude, no. Like,
what if he moves here?
I mean, I of course was just like, if you move here and we break up, then like, that sucks. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like don't move here for me. Make sure it's something that you actually
but
want.
I mean, also just having my own place when I first moved here, I was like, this is fucking awesome. I had a roommate for 6 years, and I was like, I am doing something on my own. Like, I'm making my own life. Like, which I think it's just so important in a relationship. Like I said, I've dated people before, and like the relationship before my ex was probably my most serious. And when we broke up, I thought I was gonna die. Like, I felt like I wanted to die. I was so sad. I was also 23 when it ended, and like I had no idea. And I was like, this is the end. Like, and I remember like walking around. I was working in Chelsea in Manhattan, and on my lunch break, and I was just so sad. I remember walking around, and I'm like, I don't know what to do. My life is over. Like, I'm never gonna fall in love again. And
it's hard to not.
Yeah. And then one day I was just like, girl, you gotta snap out of it. Like, you have to, because it's done and there's nothing you can do. Like, you have to move on. And that's another thing. I know a lot of friends that have gone through that breakup and they're still stuck on it. And it's so heartbreaking, because it's like, there's so much more out there. Always. Like, until you find the right person. Like, when you find the right person, that's not going to happen. There's not going to be any fight or any circumstance that could like tear you apart, you know? I mean, I think. I don't know, but I like to believe it.
And you hit on something good. Like, I'm so thankful, if you are dating long time, like for Jake and I's scenario, for us to be able to, one, I'm so thankful for him, because he is such an independent, and I grew up very independent, and my parents have always been like very empowering for us to like, you know, you have your own career, you build your own life, like you do it, you work hard. But he's always instilled that in me, and he does the same. But for us to have different roommates, different places, like even when he moved to Nashville, he was going to MTSU, Middle Tennessee State. And so and I didn't have a car. So during the week, I was in the dorms with a roommate, and every Friday he would come pick me up. I'd see him for like 2 nights, you know.
That's so nice.
But then even when he moved to Nashville, we had different apartments, you know, we had different roommates.